A couple more guests in our studio today. I've been telling you we're going to talk about the cystic fibrosis concert coming up. We've got Jessica and Lois in the studio today. How are you guys?
Good.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to have you guys back in another year. 36th annual cystic fibrosis concerts coming up, right? 36 years.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's 36 years, and that's a long time of working together as a group. You know, our nucleus has stayed the same. K Kountry 95 has been a great supporter of us from the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. And do you have any idea, I mean, over the years, tallied up just how much money has been raised in 36 years?
Rick can probably give you that whenever he comes in next.
We don't
it was a
ever
lot.
get to know that.
Yeah.
Well, last year we raised over 70, and the year before we had hit our $80,000
Yeah.
in one night.
In
So,
one night. That's amazing. That's awesome. So tell me about, of course, in addition to Sarah Evans being there, that's exciting. That's a tremendous artist to get brought in here to West Plains. This will be a great, great show. Jessica, I know that you guys are starting practicing here, coming up on Sunday for Jessica's Friends?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You will have tons of fun if you only come for Jessica's Friends. I promise. We never know what they're going to do. There's always one that hovers over the mic or pulls down their pants, or I mean, it's lots of fun. But our first practice will be this Sunday. As you said, Colman, it'll start at 2:00. And then the following Sunday, which would be March the 3rd at 2:00. And then our last practice will be March the 10th at 2:00. All of these are at the elementary. And then the Friday night before the show, March the 15th, it will be at the West Plains Civic Center at 6:00. And all of this is under the direction of Diane Reed. They don't want Mom or I to
And
be a part.
especially not Rick, right?
Yeah, and definitely not him keeping these kids in line.
Yeah.
But it'll be tons of fun. It's open for anybody and everybody. You don't have to be an outstanding singer, or your kid doesn't have to be perfect. Anybody that wants to be a part, they're more than welcome.
And for people that are unfamiliar with Jessica's Friends and what we're talking about, I mean, it's always a cystic fibrosis concert. It's kids from the community, all ages, right?
Yep. I mean, it started out with Julia Sheldon, and it was all of her piano and voice kids. And then the next year, it was me and a few friends.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of blossomed from there over the years.
That's awesome, man. About how many kids do you usually have?
30,
Yeah,
40.
last year I
I'd
think
say
we
it was a
had
lot.
between 30 and 40.
Yeah.
So by the time you get 40 little kids on the stage, you've got quite a duo.
You do.
And a bunch of young adults. And the good thing about it is it's open to anyone. And we realize everybody has a really busy schedule all the time. And so if you cannot come to all of the practices, so you think you can't be involved, that's not true. You can come to one practice, you can get your music. We'd like for you to come to all practices, but sometimes that's not possible. And we'll have young kids that will show up that night and want to be a part of Jessica's Friends, and they get a T-shirt and up we go. You know, it's just open to everybody to come and support Jessica. This was named after our daughter, Jessica, and to come and just be a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. So Jessica's Friends, of course, they perform, what time do you usually get on the stage that night?
6:35.
About 7, because our doors will be opening Colman at 5 o'clock. And whenever you come in at 5 o'clock, the silent auction is going to be all set up for you.
Yep.
And we're already getting a lot of nice items that Cheryl Findlay and Dolores Collins will be sitting out and making it look so nice. And like I picked up yesterday from HB Boot Corral, a really wonderful Wrangler purse.
Yeah.
You know, and so it'll be things like that will be all set up for you.
Perfect for that night.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
exactly.
Yeah,
And so
absolutely.
whenever those doors open, the events will start. Jessica will be standing there there with some of her friends selling long stem roses from Posy Patch. Mindy McGinnis is going to be there, and Rim's going to be there selling some glow sticks that night, and that's a new addition for us this year. We'll be selling raffle tickets on guns from 4730 Lumber. Randy and Kelly McGinnis and Mindy and Adam Williams that have donated. And then we'll have the live auction.
Yep.
That'll take place probably starting about 6:30, and that will be with Billy Sexton. Billy Sexton does such a great job on that, and we have already got secured some really nice items. I'm sure people already saw that wonderful fire pit.
Yes.
That Mike Newberry and Robert Bertram from Newberry Sales donated. It's got a Kansas City Chiefs on it. Mr. and Miss Blair up at Kabul, they've already called, and they're donating a quilt that Miss Blair made.
How old is Miss Blair?
They're probably late 80s, and they continue to make quilts for us. They also donated a wheelchair, electric wheelchair this year that they're going to.
Wow.
I might need that.
And we've got
you may need that.
we've got a new person that's dropped in, Colton Johnson. He's made us a beautiful porch swing, and it's big enough that a queen size mattress will fit on it, so it's going to be outstanding.
Wow.
Leland Tackett, tell him about Leland.
Oh, his is a chicken coop.
Oh, chicken coop, yeah.
Which I really want. It's a very nice chicken coop. I called it the she shed.
Made out of cedar.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
It's going to be super nice, and it will be a live auction item.
Very nice. So doors open at 5. You come in, you start the silent auction, and then about 6:30, a live auction starts. That's always fun. You guys really do have great items. You got another great list of stuff this year. And then about after that, around Jessica Friends time, after the live auction, right?
Right.
And then after Jessica's Friends, we get ready for Sarah Evans.
That's right.
That's a packed night.
Yeah, and I forgot, we will also be selling chances on that autographed guitar
that
right, Sarah will be autographing for us, and that's complimentary of Ozark Trading Post over at Mountain View. So our sponsors come from the whole area. I mean, this is not just if you're just in West Plains and you wanted to donate something, but it's not just West Plains. I mean, we have them from all over that come in to support cystic fibrosis.
That's right. And to be a part of any and all of that, all you need to do is get tickets, and tickets, again, this year, just $30.
That's exactly right. We've tried to keep the prices low. This is a family fun evening. It's a cross between family reunion, because you see friends that come every year. It's a circus, because you see Rick and I and Jessica acting like the biggest clowns. And then you get to see someone like Sarah Evans, and we're so excited about Sarah. Rick has worked hard trying to get her here.
I know it took a few years to get that worked out, didn't it?
Yes, and him and Jessica are the ones that do all of that. I don't have anything to do that, but they really research a lot, and this will be our first female, and so this is something different. So come out and support this female artist. We need that.
Absolutely. It's going to be a phenomenal night. So, again, doors open at 5, March 16th. And,
we also want to mention that we're starting to have our Captain D's date.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Zach and Jessica, they started this. This will be the 4th year that Captain D's has sponsored a Captain D's Day. Yeah. And that's going to be Saturday,
March the 2nd.
March the 2nd.
Okay.
And,
all day.
Yeah, all day. From the time they open till the time they close.
Dine in or carry out.
Right.
And that's a week from tomorrow, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
so come and start Captain D's Day with us, and then we'll have some other events following.
Captain D's in West Plains, 1 week from tomorrow. It'll be Cystic Fibrosis Day. March 16th is the concert we're talking about for the auctions, for Jessica's Friends, for Sarah Evans. Tickets are on sale now. We've got them here at the K Kountry Studios. You can get them for $30 in advance. They'll be $40 that night at the door. Kids 12 and under, remember, get them for just $5. You can bring the kids and have a great time, and affordable family fun, a phenomenal show, and raising money for cystic fibrosis. The goal this year, again, 80,000?
We're going to go 80.
80,000.
Yeah,
all right.
We'd like to have a sellout crowd,
Yes.
and that is only going to be possible if you will go out and purchase your tickets now. Try to get them as soon as you can so we'll know exactly how many seats for Rick to be sitting down. We don't want him over there Saturday kind of running around. But we would appreciate if you'd buy your tickets early. And we want to thank you, Colman, and the Eckman family for always backing us. 36
now don't
years.
Cry.
Yeah, 36 years they've been backing us.
Yeah.
And all your K Kountry 95 listeners that come in and just pull this all off for us.
Well, it's a lot of fun. Last year was the first time I got to be really hands-on involved in it, and it was a phenomenal night, of course, raising money for a great cause and just having a ton of fun doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just not hardly a more fun night than the
right.
cystic fibrosis night in West Plains.
Well, thank you.
Well, Lois and Jessica, thank you so much for coming in today, and looking forward to it. March 16th.
You got it.
Okay,
That's
mark
the
your
date.
calendar and
Mark
we'll
your
be
calendar.
there.